Top 10, presented by Only in Your State.
Hey everyone, welcome to Not Your Average Bucket List, a travel podcast by Only in Your State dedicated to unearthing hidden gems across the United States. This is not our regular podcast season episode, but rather this is our new monthly series highlighting the best things to do in your state for August 2023. We are highlighting Georgia today. I'm here with my co-host Sarah. Sarah, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. So expect in Georgia in August, this is peak month for fresh produce. So that means you can indulge in local fruits, farmers markets, get your vegetables. This is the time to do it. And but one of the cons of visiting Georgia in August is that it is going to be humid. Probably the most hot and humid month for Georgia is right here. So if you don't like stepping outside and feeling soaking wet immediately, don't go to Georgia in
Really
August.
selling it.
No, but other than that, the good news is the high temperature for Georgia in August, it's around 85 to 95. So it is a little bit hot, but we do have top 10 things to do right now, and some of them involves staying inside and keeping cool. Except for this first one, which involves being outside. So the Georgia Mountain Fair is taking place from August 18th to August 26th. This is its 72nd year. And it's a
Wow.
it's a really big deal. Takes place at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. This is basically you're getting music, arts and crafts, carnival rides, attractions, tons of fair food, you name it, they have it. And it's a huge event. So I would definitely mark your calendar for this one. Number two, heading over to the Smith Gall Woods State Park to see the sunflower fields. You can actually hike through this park, and not only does the park have rich history, but there's tons of wildflowers, especially in terms of sunflowers, which is kind of rare for state parks, especially in Georgia. But you could take a hike. It's a family-friendly trail. Highly recommend that one if you want to see a little bit of what summer has to offer. Number three, we have a hard seltzer festival in Cumming, Georgia. This is on August 12th. This is its very first year.
I was going to say, this has to be something new.
Yeah. Can you imagine? It's like, this is its 100th year. No, yeah. So if you like hard seltzer, if you're like a White Claw fan and you're a diehard hard seltzer fanatic, there are over 50 different seltzers. Obviously, this is going to be predominantly to the 21 and over crowd, but you can get a general admission ticket and live country music, ready to go drinks, local beers. This is going to be a fun one. Number four, St. Simon's Island, they are having their annual Crafts in the Village. So, St. Simon's Island, Georgia, they showcase up to 70 different artists, crafters. You can enjoy pottery, glass art, all the fun craft things. So it is Saturdays and Sundays throughout the month of August. And number five, we on Only in Your State, we wrote about getaway cabin camping. And these are these adorable little tiny house cabins that are set on private land. There is one campground in Suches that we are recommending for August. It's on private land. You get 56 acres of space after
Oh,
you're renting this cabin. Yeah, you get your own fire pit, picnic table, chairs. You're kind of in the middle of the woods. They're like usually around 200 square feet. You have a kitchen, private bathroom. So this is just a fun August. I feel like summertime is kind of equates to camping and being outside. So highly recommend that one. Number six, we have the Bluegrass and Barbecue Festival in Dillard. This is the 26th year that they're doing it. It's August 4th and 5th, 2 full days of bluegrass music and barbecue, which just sounds like a quintessential summer activity in my book.
yeah.
Number seven, we're heading to Dawsonville to take a swim at the Edge of the World, which is what it's called. Uh,
Okay. All right.
yeah. So the Edge of the World Trail, it's in Dawsonville. You basically hike to this swimming hole, and then you can kind of swim in these little pools that are cascading down rocks. So this is the perfect way to stay cool, especially with the humidity in August. Number 8, we have the Atlanta Wine Festival. And this is the 7th year of the Atlanta Summer Wine Festival in particular. August 12th from 12 to 4. There's over 50 different wines, beer, cider, more seltzer, live music, and a DJ. You can buy tickets. And once you have your ticket, you're able to sample whatever you want for that day. So it sounds like a good
I,
time.
w- I will say that this is the first time in like the state activities that I've seen seltzer mentioned so much. Like I see mead, cider, wine, beer. That's really cool. I like that they're expanding these
Yeah,
kind of events.
it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely picked up speed. I feel like, a lot of people are enjoying seltzer a lot more versus
Hmm.
like beer nowadays. So maybe there will be, if we're doing this 10 years from now, we're going to be like, oh, it's all, remember those seltzer days? Number 8. So the Armour Yards district is getting a brand new restaurant and entertainment center called the Painted Pickle. And we just wrote about this actually on Only in Your State. There's a pickleball theme. So basically, if you're a fan of
Once again,
pickleball,
I'm a little. I
yeah,
was hoping for
yeah.
real pickles, but just teasing me at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately for the pickle lovers, this is instead pickleball. And but basically, even if you're a pro pickleball player, if you've never played before, go to the Painted Pickle. They're opening this month, and you could play a game and have some food and just kind of hang out. So that's fun. Have you ever played pickleball before?
No, I grew up playing tennis and I refuse to try. I'm sure I will in like a year or something. It's such a craze that I didn't realize was a craze. So
Yes,
yeah, I'm sure I will eventually.
it is
How
pickleball
about
and
you?
hard seltzer. I have not, and I do want to because I do like tennis and I do like ping pong.
I
I
just love
just
the thrill of hitting something very, very hard in tennis and it's so satisfying. I'm
yeah,
just not sure if I'm going to get the same with pickleball because if you do that in ping pong, it's like, oh, well, you don't return it.
right.
It just flies off into
That's
into
very
the
true.
atmosphere.
Good point. And then the last on the list, we have the Augusta Beer Fest. And this is taking place at the James Brown Arena August 12th from 3 to 6. You have over 100 beers from some of the top breweries in the state. There's music, you unlimited beer sampling. You have a souvenir tasting cup. There's food. So basically, and also if you're a designated driver, I thought this was really cool. You get free designated driver tickets to the festival.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
That's
and that
awesome.
includes food and soft drinks. So I think that's really cool. And that's number 10. Georgia has a lot going on, I feel like, for the month of August. Lots of
Yeah, that
festivals.
it sounds great to be honest.
Yeah. So stay
I'll
tuned
just
for September.
plan on wearing my hair up and not even deal with the humidity.